Welcome to our third podcast of The Garage. My name's Allie,
My name is Pele.
and tonight we are going to talk movies and shows.
Our favorite.
We love movies and shows.
What is that called? A cinephile?
It sounds cool? Is that
I
what it's
think
called?
so. Just someone who watches cinema.
Like, I wish I had the job, like, to watch a show and, like, review it, critique it, talk about it.
You're not an old man, though.
I would love to be, like, an old Muppet, like, just sitting there.
Yeah, be like, that sucks.
Yeah. What show did I just finish? I just finished watching Bridgerton.
Third season.
Yes. And I didn't watch any. And then I had a coworker who was like, have you watched Bridgerton? It's so good. And I know you watched it too. And I said, okay, I'll check it out. Started it. Couldn't finish it. Like, I watched all the way.
Couldn't finish it.
I mean.
Couldn't stop it.
Couldn't stop it. And so I watched it. And I love it. Like, it's so good.
Spoilers at warning right now for, like, what we're talking about, like, all the movies and the TV shows. Try to give me a lot of spoilers.
True.
No, I really... What's your favorite season?
Okay.
Bridgerton.
Okay. You said, and my coworker said that your favorite was season 2.
My favorite was the second one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I like Penelope.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm getting into this third season, and we only got the half, like, of the season.
Yeah.
And then the second half releases next Friday, I think.
Yeah, the 17th.
Yeah. And,
Is it?
no, 15th, I thought.
Whatever.
So next week, yeah. I like Penelope's story. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
The
who she was, where she came from, like, you know what I mean? And so I think I like it. And
I like her character.
Yeah.
She can do no wrong.
Yeah. And it wasn't like they talked 2 times and fell in love. Like, they're childhood
They're
friends.
friends.
Yes.
That's why I love friends to lovers.
Yeah. I think that's key.
Yeah. It was also cool to see, like, she's a very beautiful woman. Like,
Yeah.
naturally, I loved her in Dairy Girls.
Yes.
She's hilarious there. That's where I knew her from.
Yeah.
I think it's the only thing I know her
That's
from.
the only thing I know her from.
Yeah. But I also like that she was against the beauty standard, you know?
Yeah.
She's a little thicker.
Which is alright.
Yeah, that's pretty good. More to hold there. Shout out Colin, who made me so mad all the time.
Did he? Because he didn't see it?
Yeah.
Like, right in front of you. Look at her looking at you with love in her eyes.
Like, come on. Like, don't notice details.
But, again, when we talk about the whole, like, men-female thing, I think men don't read cues like women do.
Nah, they're a bit more... Okay, I was gonna get mean, but I will stop myself. Shut up, men. Well, they're just not as detail-orientated as women. Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah.
Not a bad thing, it's just a thing that differentiates us. I hate that word. It means, like, a really good meaning, but I hate pronouncing it. The second season was my favorite because I just liked that tension.
Yeah.
I didn't like what they did to Kate, though. I love Kate, actually. Like, they did her so wrong. Like, the sister.
Yeah.
But I also like the representation of, like, I related, or not Kate, Edwina. Yeah, Kate is
Edwina's the diamond.
Yeah. I'm upset what they did to Edwina. But with Kate, I think I related to her because being, like, the oldest daughter with one younger sibling and forcing them to, like, thrive, bloom. Mom, an old spinster.
You are.
21?
Yeah.
Right? That's spinster age.
Yeah.
Dang.
I mean, it's so stupid. Like, when you think about I mean, I know this is it's not a real story. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but what bugged me was, like, what? You're without a chaperone?
Oh, no.
Like, the men can go off doing whatever they want to.
Mm-hmm.
Go to these brothel houses. Go to these clubs, you know? Do whatever the heck they want. And the woman, you didn't have a chaperone? Like, how dare you?
Showed a little too much ankle? What a bop.
Right? So that bugged me because I was like, oh.
Right? Yeah, that's just so, because we're very modern
Yeah.
thinkers. Yeah. But no, it's really good. I love. A lot of people didn't like the the pop songs turned into the classical. I really liked it.
I liked it too.
I just thought it was a cute little touch.
I love when they bring our music, our styles to like these old school shows, and they put a little like Victorian twist on it. I think that's cool.
Like the one with Lily James, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies.
Zombies.
I love that one.
No, I love that movie. I actually just watched it like a month ago because it's good.
Is that her name, Lily James?
Right, that sounds right. I know exactly who you're talking about.
She played in Mamma Mia.
And she played Cinderella, the live
Baby
action.
Driver.
Yes.
Yeah, it is Lily James. Sounds right.
No, I love that too. Like I just said, I watched it again last month. But I love anything with zombies.
That is true.
Like
The Walking Dead.
Oh,
Number one show. I forgot to tell you this. My friend said that Dad looked like King Ezekiel. I forgot it with a beard. Yeah, I was like, what? Looking at him like side eyeing Dad, like trying to see the similarities. Which
I guess so. Like
when he smiles, he looks like him.
A little bit, yeah.
Doesn't act like him.
No, not at all.
The opposite.
He's more like Denzel.
Yeah, I think he's like Denzel.
I think it's more like
it's weird.
Yeah. I had a cousin that said like, Allie, like when I watch Denzel Washington, I see Lima a lot in him.
Yeah, like just these mannerisms, the way he talks. Remember the Titans? One of my favorite sports movies.
Oh,
I think
I love it. I used to watch that with my dad, and it's such a good-hearted movie.
It's just so well done.
Yeah, I mean they talk about the racism, and they talk about the brotherhood that can come if you didn't look at the color of the skin. Yeah, but even Denzel's role, like as a coach, and the discipline and the respect, and just it was such a If you haven't watched it, go watch it right now.
Yeah, because I would say a lot of sports movies do it good.
Really, yeah.
I'm trying to think of them. I can't say one.
Like Coach Carter.
Oh,
yeah.
You got me there. That's a good one. I think, even if real or not, I like a good feel-good sports movie.
Okay.
Like Underdog.
This is I don't even know. Have you ever watched Mystery Alaska?
No, I have not.
It's with Russell Crowe.
Okay.
And
wait, is that the mean one?
Is he mean? Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And he looks like
phone.
what's the other guy? I always get them mixed up, but I forgot the other guy's name.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about.
The guy from
P.S. I Love You. Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler and Russell Crowe look alike.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. Okay,
so this is Russell Crowe, and it's an old movie from back when I was like a teenager, a young adult, and it's about hockey, and I could care less for hockey, but it's such a good show. And he's like a sheriff. They do like this local hockey team game, and then they bring the New York Rangers.
No, okay, wait, I watched.
And they invited the New York Rangers to come and play them, and they were getting their butts kicked.
Yeah.
But then they're like, we're on an ice pond, we're on an ice lake. It's too cold for the Rangers. We got this, blah blah blah. And it was a whole come back and but it's such a good show.
Wait, maybe I watched the ending with you.
Maybe.
Why do I remember the New York Rangers? That's so specific.
And then the dude that plays in the night. He's such a funny character. He does different voices. He does the lisp really good.
The lisp. Okay.
What's that museum show with Ben Stiller?
A Night at the Museum?
Yeah. He's the prince's older brother.
In the second movie?
Yes.
I know exactly.
You know what I'm talking about?
What's his name?
I
know who
I can picture his
about.
face, but I don't remember his name. But he was in there. And it's just a good show. I like it.
Night in the Museum, that's actually a really good show.
Yeah, I like it.
I think about that movie. I used to have a big crush on Rami Malek. I don't know why, but I don't know. I just remember that movie. It was Robin Williams.
Yes, Robin Williams. R.I.P. That's another actor that I miss.
Like, I genuinely like.
I enjoyed every one of his movies.
Mm-hmm.
Everything from Good Will Hunting to Mrs. Doubtfire to him as Genie in Aladdin. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he was such a good. You know what movie that's not talked about a lot with him is when he goes to heaven in his movie. Did you ever watch that one?
He goes to heaven. I don't know which one you're talking about.
It's old school, but it's actually thinking about it now. I watched it once back in the day, and I remember thinking it was such a well done movie. We're gonna find it. We're gonna watch it together.
Yeah, and then we'll get
That's
back to
something.
you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a word. Parasocial relationships. So it's kind of where you see like take a celebrity, like an influencer,
Okay.
and you almost feel like you're like friends with them. And some people get to the point where it's like, ooh, stalkerish.
Yeah.
But there are also like, I'm not shaming it, because with a death like Robin Williams, you actually felt it. Like, it was so sad. Like, that's like, you watch him grow up. Like, or you grew up with him, I mean, and like.
I was probably, 12, 13 when Aladdin came out? But even before then, you had Patch Adams and all those old school, movies with him. And he was such a good actor. Yeah. And you see interviews over the years and how much he used improv. Yeah. They said Mrs. Doubtfire, there's a whole video of him. Yes. Not the actual movie, just him improving all these scenes throughout the whole movie. Like,
he generally was just a good comedian. Like, he really wanted to make people laugh.
Yeah. Which is sad. Because it was suicide that took his life. Yeah. You know what I mean? And just such a sad thing. But then they did an autopsy on him, and something to do with the brain was part of the reason why they believe he committed suicide. Mm-hmm. And it was actually, I mean, not from the Book of Ali. Yeah, we're just talking on like assumption and speculation, but that they actually done it to other people that have committed suicide, and the same thing about their brain. There's something in the brain that may cause it. Well,
mental health issues, like it's a chemical like reaction to the brain. Like,
it's a chemical imbalance. You know what I mean? So it would make sense if that was
why the brain. Yeah. His daughter. Was she the one that directed that new movie, Lisa Frankenstein?
I have no idea. I haven't even watched it, actually.
I want to watch it. People keep saying I would like it. Because it has a girl from Ant-Man. The boring one. The second one. No, the third Ant-Man. Sorry, what?
Ant-Man. No, the second one. No.
I don't know. That, you guys just listened to my train of thought. It has Cole Sprouse.
Okay.
The evil twin.
That's
what they say. I always watched an interview with him. He's actually really funny. Cole Sprouse, if you're listening, I really enjoy you.
You come sit in the garage with us.
Come pull up. That'd be so sick. Who would be one celebrity? Let's say more like an actor, actress you would love to interview?
An actor.
Yeah, specifically. Like someone who has acted. I gotta think of mine.
Jack Black.
What a heavy hitter he just hit. Oh,
Jack Black. Like, I'd be like,
he's so
Nacho
genuine.
Libre, School of Rock, Gulliver's Travels, like,
that's a good
Kung Fu Panda. I'd make him say like the thing McCoy's really good at saying.
No,
when he's getting tickled, and he's like, "No, stop."
That's a good one. Because he just seems he's so human.
Well, even him playing Bowser and the Mario Brothers, and him singing it like peaches, peaches, peaches. And he does it so well.
That's actually really good.
And then even when they were doing like the different, what do you call those call events when they open up a new movie? What are those called? Premieres? Yeah. And he's dressed up as Bowser in his suits and stuff. He's such a main character.
He's so silly. Yeah.
That's who I'd like to meet.
That's a good one. Because I feel like, speaking as if I know these celebrities personally, but there's such a divide when it comes to them where they act like they're better, you know? Where it's like, And I can't out celebrities because what if they listen to? You ever feel like sometimes?
You never know. Maybe there's some kind of system in the whole like AI computer system where they're like, your name was brought up.
Oh, probably.
In this.
Yeah.
So.
But
I love you, Jack Black.
I try to say it multiple times. No, but someone like Jack Black, you almost seem. What's our go-to when we like someone? We're like, we'd have a beer with them.
Yeah.
When you like just know they're like,
I'd have
nice.
a drink with them.
That's why it's fun.
For females, for me, Mila Jovovich.
Interesting. She's a great actress, but I've never seen like an interview of her.
No, I think she's very private.
Like, so maybe it'd be cool to
get to actually sit and chill with her, have a drink.
This sucks.
Have a Pepsi.
I'm drinking 0
sugar.
Pepsi.
And?
Or no, this is not 0. This is diet. Wait, I don't know. What's the gray one?
Diet.
Okay, I'm drinking diet. I like the 0 sugar ones, not the diet ones. Cause the diet ones, they add that
aspartame.
Yeah, you taste it. But anyways, someone who would I want to have a Pepsi with? I can't even think of Keke Palmer. I love her interviews. You don't? Do you know?
I know of her. I don't really know her.
I've been watching a lot.
What is she in?
We just watched the Nope.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I would
the sister?
Yeah, The Sister. Really good movie. I'll keep talking about it.
We actually watched Nope in Ireland. It was our last night. We were in
it was rainy. Remember, we walked in the rain.
Yes, it was raining, so we're like, okay, let's just go to a movie.
Yeah.
It's our last night in Ireland. We walked to the theater and got soaked in the process. Mm-hmm. So whatever, we go into the theater. You know how the theater here, it's full or 70% full. Especially with so much good movies.
Yeah.
There was literally like 5 of us, I think, in that whole theater. I don't think they go to movies in Ireland. That was the second movie we went to in Ireland. In the beginning, remember? We went to the movie, The Craw.
Oh, where the crawdads sing?
Where the crawdads sing?
Yeah, we went to 2 movies.
We went
Ireland.
the first week we were there, and then the last night we went.
That's how much we love movies. We'll go see them in a different country.
And so, anyways, even the first theater, there was only a few people. And no lights. It was complete darkness in the theater. People would put on their flashlight on their phone to walk out to the bathroom. I remember thinking that was so weird. Yeah, like, you don't hear the theaters.
Lighting?
Here in the theaters are pathway and have lights along the
chairs
side.
were so old and it smelled like Value Village.
It did.
It
sounded like
musty.
Yeah, like mothballs. But anyways, so the last night in Ireland, we go to this movie. Nope. Whatever. Me and Pele loved it.
Yeah.
The director, the type
Jordan
it was
Peele.
Jordan Peele. Yes, he's the one that did Get Out. So that type of.
The main guy was what's his name? Daniel Kaluuya.
Yes,
I think.
Okay, so it's such a good movie. I mean, it's not for everybody, obviously. I know that, but Kaylee and I loved it. My mom came out like, "What the heck did I just watch? What was happening? What was that all about?"
Yeah,
you know,
it's definitely like personal taste.
Yes, and there's a lot of little Easter eggs too, different things that you could look out to, or metaphors. That's what I should say, more metaphors in the movie.
Okay.
And then so anyways, get back to our hotel, go to bed. Yeah, getting picked up early in the morning to get to our flight to come back home to Canada. This cabbie, funny guy. Like, he was just so like...
He was just such a nice, lovely guy.
He was just a cheerful... It's like 5:30 in the morning. Like, it was...
Yeah,
it was
so
super
early.
Yeah.
I was like, this guy's
and
so
he's
happy
like, he's just asking us, like, what do you guys think of Ireland? You guys spent 14 days here. What the hell did you guys do? Like, with this little Irish accent. And then I said, well, last night we went to a movie. And he's like... You guys went to a movie, why do you guys come to Ireland and come watch a movie? I said, well, it's raining, we couldn't walk around, so we decided to go to a movie. He's like, which movie did you watch? And we're like, Nope. And he's like, Nope. He's driving. He's driving. And his little phone is on that little magnet thing that's to his right, his little map.
Hold the map.
Yeah, to hold his phone up. And all of a sudden he's putting in
YouTube.
trailer YouTube, and he's driving us in Ireland to the
watching
airport, and
this
he's
trailer, and we're like,
and us three are in the back. We're like, and he's watching it, driving, watching
and
it,
it's
driving.
like busy.
Yeah, and then we're like, he's like, why the hell did you guys watch that stupid movie?
Yeah.
And it was so funny. Like,
It
it was
so genuine.
Yeah, it was so genuine.
Yeah.
And then he's like, okay, now, what was something that you found different from Canada to Ireland? And of course, my mom and Pele didn't say anything. So I was like, first thing that popped in my head was the faucets. So you know how we turn the, what would you call it? The temperature to where we want it. In Ireland, the hot's on one side, the cold's on one side. And I said, I didn't like that. And he's like, oh, okay, first world problems. Like, he was like fully, like he was so honest. It was just hilarious. It was such a good,
Ireland, they're so cool though.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about it. So cool though. But yeah, no. Stephen Ewan. He was
Stephen
on there
Ewan,
too.
yes. He was
Great
on there.
actor.
He actually, when they first moved to Korea, or from Korea, Stephen Ewan,
Oh yeah.
he's Glenn in The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
And so when they first immigrated from Korea, guess where they moved to? They moved to our capital city of Regina, here in Saskatchewan.
That's crazy. Like, you could have been at that superstore we're at.
Yeah, like we could have passed him at like Cornwall.
Imagine Stephen Ewan going to Vic Mall. That's so funny. He's going to Candy Cane Park.
Yeah, he's like, hey, mom, dad, I'm going to hang out at Southland Mall.
That's so funny.
So it's kind of funny because he did even talk about this in an interview, I think with Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah.
He's like, well, we moved to Regina, Saskatchewan. And I think Ellen and them were like, what?
Where the heck
Where is that?
You telling me he's running up to North Central? He's good. He was in... Oh, what's that one? That sad one where he plays the dad.
That dad with his wife,
And the grandma.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
My nerve.
Minari?
There you go.
Yeah,
I knew it was like an
right,
M, like I couldn't, yeah.
He was in The Invincible. He was in Beef.
Which is such a good show.
Such a good show.
Beef was a good show. I loved it.
I say it's a good show. I was just being a yes man. I only watched like the second episode. And then it's not that I didn't enjoy it. I just didn't go back to it, which I will.
I do that a lot too.
Yeah.
But then there was controversial with the character in that movie. I don't know exactly what happened. Oh, so his the other actor in that movie supposedly talked and joked and laughed about something he did to a woman that wasn't right. Okay. And so I don't know the specifics. That's why I'm being very like, you know, broad. Yeah. And he got called out because of that show. Because they're like, well, why are you with him and supporting him when he was talking about doing this to a female and laughing about it? So something like that. So it was kind of getting a lot of like kind of afterwards. There's actual beef? Yeah, there's actual beef.
Sorry. That's probably like a very like big issue.
Right? But I don't know like the details. I didn't go into it.
Check it out.
Yeah, but something happened that his coworker was kind of like laughing about it. When that shouldn't be something he should be gloating about.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, you know who I just learned who was in Regina? You ever watch She-Hulk?
I started it.
Okay.
I liked
it. People didn't like I mean, it's obviously not my favorite Marvel TV show, but I still liked it for what it could be.
Could be.
Yeah, but the main She-Hulk herself, what's her name? Tatiana something.
I have no idea.
Anyways, she's in there. Mark Ruffalo,
yes.
I would love to talk to him. There's my answer.
I think my cousin Desiree met him at a powwow down in the States.
Okay.
He took a picture, I think, with either with her or else her boy, baby Opie, who's pretty much TikTok famous, Opie.
Yeah, go follow them on TikTok.
Yeah. I don't even know what my cousin Des goes by on TikTok.
But yeah, go follow them.
Yeah, but they're in the big powwow scene. She's with her family down in the States, and amazing dancers. Yeah. Like her boy was singing. I remember watching little videos that she would do, and he's singing with his little hand drum at 2 years old and keeping beat with his dad. Like, I was like, holy crap, that kid's talented. And now you see this kid performing at schools by himself with a mic with these kids all surrounding him. I was like, amazing.
So sick.
Amazing. The last time I seen my cousin Des was at my grandma's funeral, and I said, my daughter wants to learn how to dance. Could I just send her with you guys? Can I just
guys, if you're listening, come
I'm just gonna pack her all her clothes and just send her off to you. And she just started laughing. She's like, yeah, let her go.
Yeah,
go learn. Yeah, go learn your dances. Coming back champion.
With my little $20. No, it's just cool.
Yeah.
I feel like, okay, well, cause I think we brought this up previously, Native representation is so important. And for people as big as Mark Ruffalo to come and, support Native people, obviously, there's no, gold star, oh, he's so cool because he's hanging out with natives. But it is just, the exposure of it is very important.
Yeah. Who's the other guy? Now I'm referencing in a wicked 70s, 80s movie, The Fly. What's his name? Jeff Goldblum. Yes, there you go. I think I screenshotted it, and he did an Insta picture with him and his wife and his family, and he was talking about respect for Native Americans and the whole water and oil and standing up for Native people. And I was like, that's cool.
At least I like the way he speaks. He's so calm and it's kind of seductive. But I loved him in Jurassic Park. I was thinking about that role of his.
Jurassic Park.
When he has his shirt a little bit open and he's trying to be all deadly.
He's sitting there with his little done in. Yeah. Shauna, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure Shauna had a crush on him too.
Jeff Goldblum?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure, but sorry, bestie, if you didn't. I'm pretty sure I remember her mentioning that. She's lying.
She's lying, guys.
Yeah, but I think it was him
Jeff
that
Goldblum.
she was liking.
I feel I think we also talked about this previously again, just kind of or no, we didn't. This was a private conversation. There's kind of these it actors of your generation. What would yours be? Brad Pitt, Matt Damon, those guys?
Yeah. Freddie Prinze Jr., Johnny Depp.
Oh, that was kind of an iffy one now.
He's still a good guy.
Okay, well, yeah. Hey, controversial.
What? Ex-Amber Heard.
Ex-Amber Heard. Yeah, get her out of here. I think, nah, we don't support her. I don't know who I'm so
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Ooh,
was
that's
a big
good
it girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a big girl. A big girl. She was a big girl.
Okay.
A big it girl.
Oh yeah, she was a big girl.
Oh, that's funny.
Think I'm such an old head now. I got old head status. I don't know. I can't keep up with trends or people. Because I love Dune, the movies. And
yes.
I'm just reading the book. The book is okay. Tried and true sentence. The book is better than the movie.
Is it?
So far.
Okay.
Austin Butler, amazing actor.
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet, amazing. I think those boys are the it white boys of my generation. Zendaya is probably the it actress.
Zendaya, she's an amazing
actress. She's crazy,
actress.
man. She's in everything. She's doing everything. She's that girl.
What about Tom Holland?
Oh, they're engaged, hey.
Yes.
Tom Holland. Oh, his no lips. Bless him. He's cute though.
Did you see that interview with Tom Holland? And that guy's why are you faking a British accent?
Faking?
And he's like, I'm British. He's like, but you were Spider-Man. He's like, yeah, Spider-Man was my American accent that I did as an actor. this is how I talk.
That's so
I was
funny.
born and raised in London. And this interviewer is like, no.
That was a bad
You're
interviewer.
like, yeah, he did not
No
believe Tom
research.
Holland
That's so funny.
that Tom Holland was British.
Yeah.
Grew up in London or wherever he grew up.
Good actor then.
Yeah. And this guy's like, why are you talking with a British accent? He's like, I'm British,
That's so
dude.
funny.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other. Probably Paul Mescal. Is that his name?
Who's that?
He was on. Oh, I just lost the name. No, Normal People. It's a really sad show.
I've
Based off the book. I think it's Normal People. I don't know. I see him everywhere on TikTok. Penn Badgley.
Okay, I know who
From
that is.
You.
Okay. Yes.
He's everywhere because he was just in that Ariana Grande music video.
Okay. I don't know Penn Badgley that way. Like,
yeah,
I know who you're talking about, but there's no role or movie that I watched. I was like, he's a good.
Like that's the
Yeah.
guy.
I didn't even watch You.
Yeah. Oh, big one now that I keep seeing. Dev Patel. He's cute. That's my celebrity crush.
Dev Patel. Is he in Slumdog Millionaires?
Yeah.
Have you watched Slumdog
Yeah.
Millionaires?
With you.
You watch it with me?
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Sorry,
Well,
I rewatch a lot of shows.
Yeah,
I do.
Wow. Cause I like rewatching shows. It's so comforting.
It is, and that's
It's good to know what's coming next.
When you rewatch shows, it's has to do with like stress and anxiety and stuff like that because it's comforting knowing what's happening next. So I rewatch a lot of shows.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of my favorite shows I like to rewatch is Fifth Element.
Oh.
And I think that's probably why I would like to meet Mila Jovovich.
Bruce Willis.
Yes.
Great acting.
And like when I think of Bruce Willis, I think of watching Die Hard with my dad. Yeah. Like all the time. Like all his Die Hards. Multi-pass.
She knows it's a multi-pass.
So I love The Fifth Element. I love Armageddon.
Oh yeah.
I love Empire Records.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of
Liv
some.
Tyler. She's cool.
Yeah. Liv Tyler, yeah. She just seems like a genuinely sweet girl too.
She's so
like
she's so pretty.
I think she'd be sweet and like just super sweet.
Just
you know what I mean? Yeah.
See, that's that thing, that parasocial relationship I was talking about. Like, you just assume, right?
Right? Like, you know, someone who I would not want to meet is
Bill Murphy.
Bill Murphy.
He seems scary. I'd be intimidated by him.
Yes.
I mean, he's a great actor. I love everything he's in, but I'd be like, he's gonna make fun of me.
No,
like,
he's gonna roast me.
Wasn't he racist to Lucy Liu?
No, he said she wasn't a good actress.
Oh, spreading lies.
Well, maybe, but what I know is that he called out Lucy Liu that she was not a good actress. Like, why are you even here?
That's crazy to say, though.
Yeah, that is stupid. And Lucy Liu's like amazing.
Right, everything.
I loved her in Kill Bill.
I was just thinking about that white girl playing with swords or something.
Yeah.
When they fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like how she chopped off that guy's head, and she's like, "Don't ever talk about my American Chinese heritage." She like,
just so cool.
Yeah. Because she's like Japanese Chinese American or something like that. Yeah.
Sandra. Oh, I like to meet her.
We do.
Yeah. I think she's just very like.
She's from Canada.
Yeah. Seth Rogen, Canadian actors
Seth
and
Rogen?
actresses like
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh yeah, technically.
Ryan Reynolds, like even when in Deadpool, he like shout out to like the city that rhymes with fun.
Right?
We all know that's Regina.
Actually, Regina had this campaign about that. Remember?
They're gonna put a statue up or something.
It was for their new like tourism thing, like the city that rhymes with fun, or like something like dirty.
Something like
it got vetoed immediately. But come on, guys.
Come on.
Yeah,
come on.
Shy.
Yeah.
That would have brought people here.
Especially if they love Deadpool.
Yeah. I think Ryan Reynolds, a straight man's wet dream.
He even filmed a show in Regina.
What's that one? I know.
Just Friends.
Right?
Just Friends.
Yeah.
Where he was like this big fat kid.
Yeah.
And he always liked this girl, his best friend. And then when he came back and lost weight, and he was trying to make the moves on her again. But there's actually a house, all those big government houses across from the
Science Center that way.
What's that
Or the
big
museum,
Parliament
I
House?
mean.
The Parliament building.
Yeah.
So all that one street with all those big houses.
Yeah, you know the
There's
bridge
a house
with the flags.
there. Yeah, there's a house there that they filmed for the movie. That they use as the main home. Yeah. So that's kind of cool.
Because isn't it cheaper to film in Canada?
Yeah, and I don't know why.
The Last of Us was filmed in Edmonton and Calgary.
Yes, and right now they're in Vancouver.
Pedro Pascal, the guy of
the Zaddy.
I love him so
the
much.
Zaddy.
He's so. It's because I remember arguing with this one guy. He was like, people who like Pedro Pascal have daddy issues. I was like, no, not no.
I have a good relationship with my dad.
I love my dad, and I can still find him.
Right.
I loved him in Kingsman.
Oh yeah,
the
Texas
Whiskey.
guy.
Yeah, I love Cowboys. Shout out to hey,
shout out to all the Cowboys.
But no, yeah, he would be it. Last of Us. There's not a lot of movie adaptations of video games that are good.
It's really good.
But The Last of Us, amazing.
The game is really good too.
Yeah, both. Yeah.
Like the clickers, like everything, you creeping through, and like it's such a good game.
Assassin's Creed was terrible. Who played him again? Michael Fassbender?
Yes. Right?
Right? I kind of see the beard.
I can see that
the stubble.
face, yeah.
I think it's him. I love Mortal Kombat, but it was still a terrible, like the old ones.
Okay.
They're
the
bad.
old school ones are the worst.
But I love them.
But I will still watch them
like,
today.
I don't know.
There's something about them. I think Tomb Raider, like Angelina Jolie, came in with them. I love them personally. Resident Evil, Mila Jovovich again. She was good. I mean, they were kind of killing it sometimes, like when they're just kind of running out of ideas, and we get cloning like thousands of her.
Yeah, it was like time.
And then like you have like 50 of her coming to that building, and they'll like all blow up at the end, and her original ones in the plane taking off to America. Like you know what I mean? Like okay, but still,
good.
I think the last Resident Evil was actually done good.
Oh yeah.
The one prior to that.
I think both of them.
They were both good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not a lot of like sequels.
And like if they come out with a 10th one, 9th one,
Guess
11th one, I'm gonna be there in the theater, popcorn and M&Ms.
Yeah. Oh, M&Ms and popcorn. I didn't realize it was so like, oh my god. A lot of my friends don't know.
Your dad said this one time, and so we talk about death or like when we die, what's something we're gonna do at the funeral.
Okay.
Like it's. I know a lot of people don't like talking about it, but we're
it's
pretty
morbid,
open.
But it's just kind of like
it's open in our house. Like my daughter knows a lot about. Like,
you know her funeral song, Dreamweaver.
No, that's a joke. That's a joke. But just imagine, like at the wake, Dreamweaver. But he said one thing I'll always think about you is popcorn and M&Ms. I've been doing it for years.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for years. It's my go-to. And I remember going to the theater probably, I don't even know, 10, 15 years ago. And I grabbed the popcorn and I bought the M&Ms and I was at the counter still. And I opened up the M&Ms, I slapped them in my popcorn bag. And the cashier guy, he's like, what are you doing? The way he looked at me like this was some unknown magical, like, you know, and I said, whoa. And I said, next time you buy popcorn, do it. Trust me.
He did. Probably.
He probably did, because just the way he looked at me, like, what are you doing putting M&Ms in your popcorn? I said, holy crap, like, it's such a thing. Like, it's so good.
Yeah, guys, if you haven't tried it, try it. Like,
it's
that's
amazing.
Sweet and savory.
But it has to be
peanut M&Ms.
M&M peanuts, yes.
I hate almond M&Ms. Well, I don't. I was such a
You'd rather have peanuts.
For almonds, though.
Yeah.
Guys, it's killing our planet. The water that they use to make almonds is like more than like should be. That's why almonds are killing. I get a little mad. That's why I'm not a big almond person.
Yeah, but try it if you haven't tried it.
Yeah,
it's so
good.
The
peanut ones, the yellow bag.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Anyone who comes to our house knows we have this like jar that we always fill with M&M's specifically, and everyone just knows like
that it's there
where
in the closet.
it is.
Yeah.
They go straight for it.
She actually came out today and gave me and McCall a heck, or yesterday. Who ate all the M&Ms?
Yeah, because I was gonna go grab a handful and there's no M&Ms. So I was like, this is it. I'm tired of this.
I said it wasn't me. It wasn't me. And McCall was like, probably my boys.
Yeah, because even all his little friends.
All his friends come in. They've been doing it for the last 10 years.
10 years eating M&Ms.
So we have this closet. As soon as you come into our house, come up the couple steps, there's a little closet, and it's considered our snack closet. Yeah. And so it's always full of every kind of snack that you could think of, drinks, M&Ms, beef jerky, popcorn, just everything. Seaweed, yeah. And these kids, and sometimes they wouldn't even know I was home. And I'd hear them all come in at lunchtime and all stop at the closet. You could just tell where they stopped. And you're like, open it, and then you just hear everything. Yeah. So
that's good. Comment down below your go-to movie snack.
Yes.
That's what the YouTubers do. Yes.
What's your movie you like to watch over and over again?
Mine's 27 Dresses.
That's a good one.
I
love it.
Like those kind of good smokers cough. That one. Isn't it crazy? You used to people used to smoke in movie theaters. Just all casual.
Airplanes.
Just crazy.
The school that I teach at, when it first opened, I was grade 2. I remember walking by the staff room, and the door would open, and this whole cloud of smoke would come out from the staff room. That's crazy to think about it. We get in trouble if we smoke in front of the school now. We have to go across the road to the smoking tree.
It's just interesting how things change.
Yeah.
But no, I think.
What is your favorite scary movie?
Scary movie? I think because I've watched it a lot. Shout out to Lisa. Insidious.
Insidious?
Yeah.
I knew you were going to say Insidious.
We watched it so many times. And it's still, scary.
Like the first one, right?
Yeah, the first one.
So I went to the theater for the first one.
Yeah.
It was me, Shauna, and Alana. And we went to it. And the scenes that are scary are the ones when they would get big sound. And we're in a theater. Yeah. So just amplified. It was scary in the theater.
Yeah, those ones are good. What's the real one? Deliver Us from Evil.
Yes.
Is that the one where they find it and then they interview at the end? Don't give me that look. Is that which one is?
That's not Deliver Us from Evil. Deliver Us from Evil is based on a true story.
Okay, explain the premise of it. I feel like I'm getting the mixed up.
Actually, when you were talking about Pedro Pascal, I thought he was sexy in there, the priest. So, Deliver Us from Evil is based on these army guys that are in the Middle East, and they found a cave, and they brought home something.
Yes. Now I know.
To New York. Yes. And it started affecting their families and homes. Mm-hmm. And this guy, the priest, was like, no, I believe you. Yeah. It's not a medical thing. Spiritual. It's like a possession. It's spiritual. Yeah. And that wife of one of the army guys, remember, tried to throw her baby into the lions at the zoo. And they got the baby in time. And then one was in an asylum already. It was just...
How does it end?
Oh, and then the one cop, he has almost like a premonition where he hears the song, "People Are Strange." Uh-huh. Who sings that song?
I don't know, but I know which one.
He would hear that and know something evil is about to happen. Mm-hmm. So all 3 or 4 men of that army group that found that cave in the Middle East were all possessed in a way. Mm-hmm. And he caught the one that was kind of tormenting the main one. It was really messed up, but I think he eventually got him. Yes, they did an exorcism
in the Okay,
in
yeah,
the cop.
okay. It is deliverance from evil.
Yes, in the jail cell, not the jail cell, but the holding cell, like where they're interviewing him.
The interrogation.
And then that priest that was working with this cop that gets that little like feeling of evilness,
like
something's gonna happen. He came in. He didn't believe. No. He was his wife would still go to church, but he was kind of like, what's the point? Why are we doing this? Because he gave up so much because he was working the rough streets of New York. Yeah. And he gave up so much hope in God. Faith, and then that guy kidnapped his wife. Yeah. Yes, and then they caught him. They got her. Yeah. They took him back to the interview area and they did an exorcism
scene,
on him.
I still think about it.
And then he really had to believe in his faith to make it work. Like it was such a good such a good show.
Movie.
Yes.
Like based on, I hate when it says based on a true story though. I'm like, oh no.
But not a true story, or almost like actual events. So when they say actual events, it's just like they add things here and there.
Yeah,
it's not everything. It's a movie. It's not like. But something did similar happen, I think.
Which is still scary.
Which is grossly scary.
Yeah.
That's such a good show. I might go watch it after this.
With lights all on.
Watching a cartoon afterwards.
Like
you and Talisa.
I don't really watch it. What did we watch?
Talisa loves to be scared. She loves to be scared. She's Auntie.
Yeah, we love horror
Auntie,
movies,
tell me a ghost story. But you'll get scared. It's okay, Auntie. Just tell me a ghost story.
I watch like Love and Basketball or Fat.
Yeah.
I'll be right after something like that. And no, you know one that's still kind of. It's not like scary. Oh, it's scary stories to tell in the dark. I think about that pale lady sometimes.
The one walking down the hallway.
It's not like scary. It's not jump scared. That's what's scary. It's like
you're just slowly walking down the hallway.
And there's
a big
nothing
blob,
you can do. I still think about her sometimes. Oh, the painting from It.
The painting from It.
She scared
That
me.
was scary. I remember that painting.
Uncomfortable, and just thinking, ew, not sleeping tonight. I'm all nervous. I'm trying to think about it. You ever watch Hereditary? That one is kind of creepy.
I watched it.
Creepy? I was trying to say scary and creepy.
I watched it, and I actually just watched the love drama comedy about him. I was like, where do I recognize this guy from? And I was like, oh, that's the brother from Hereditary because of the birthmark or whatever.
Yeah.
That, I don't know his name.
What's her name? The mom. She's like
Toni Collette.
Yeah, yes. She's great.
I love her.
She's a good actress.
I love her. I love her. In Her Shoes? Is that the
right?
one with
is that what
Cameron
it's called?
Diaz?
I think so.
In Her Shoes. That's such a good show. Also, I loved her in The Sixth Sense. She's the mom.
Yeah.
Sixth Sense is a good show.
Yeah. Guys, the main plot twist.
The plot twist.
50 First Dates. Is that what they watch? Remember? And
yeah.
Like, what?
And they've watched it every night for a year.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Yeah, no, she was good.
Adam Sandler.
Oh.
I would like to meet him.
Me too.
And his family. His daughters and his wife.
It's so cool that he just keeps all his family and friends employed.
Yes.
Like he's just so...
They did a roast on, what's his name? David. That little short guy. David Spade. And I think it was one of those roasts, you know, where the actors and famous people roast each other. Yeah. It's like that roast.
The main one there.
And they're like, you wouldn't have a job if Adam Sandler wasn't your friend or something like that.
Frick, they're like, this is cool. I would do the same, man. Yeah. That's where nepotism is so amazing.
No, I know. We're all like, oh, nepotism is fine.
I would do it.
Like, I would do it.
I'd hire my family and friends.
I would too.
Don't care.
And the thing is, because I know them and I trust them to do the job.
And it's that chemistry too.
Yeah.
Like, we've been friends for so long, they probably just riff off each other.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang. So yeah, no, it's cool. Holy guacamole. Sorry. Time passes when you're having fun.
Really though?
Yeah, I just like that the time. 50 minutes.
Sorry guys, we keep trying to make it short, but it's
I don't know.
It's hard for us to
like. Once you get the ball rolling, it just keeps rolling. Yeah, I know. Movies and TV shows, like
I think movies in our family, like my dad, like growing up, my dad has been known to go to his movies.
Yeah.
So he lived 2 hours away from a good theater.
Mm-hmm.
He would drive the 2 hours there, watch the movie, drive 2 hours home. Like, that's how dedicated my dad was to watch movies. I remember going to like Rambo and Gremlins at the drive-in theater with my great grandma when she was still alive.
Yeah.
And I remember, so she sat in the back with me. I don't even remember what kind of car it was. Probably a boat, like, a big old car. And we went to Rambo, a big old car.
The way you said it was so
And I remember halfway through the movie, Mom, Dad, can I take the seatbelt off, Grandma? They're like, yes, you can take the seatbelt off. So I took the seatbelt off my great grandma. I remember this, and I'm pretty sure it was the Rambo movie.
Yeah, so I think I would say like my papa and you, like you guys really not enforce, that's a bad word. Enforce me to sit there, keep my eyelids open.
I would strap her to a chair. You're watching this.
Yeah, no, but they definitely like showed that love for movies and pop culture in general. Really enjoyed it. And the thing about him was you never watched a movie twice.
No, he would only watch a movie once
and then call it a day.
That was it.
Yeah, but his age restriction, especially when it came to like me and my brother, was not really a thing. Like, I was watching Alien. Right, was it Alien?
Predator versus Alien.
At like, pretty
you
young.
were pretty young because
I was not hitting double digits.
And I would give my dad shit, like legit. Dad, they're not allowed to watch anything you're watching.
I remember at like 11, we went to the movie theater with Papa and Grandma and McCoy, and we watched 12 Years a Slave.
12. I remember giving my mom and dad shit. Not more my mom, because my mom had no say what my dad was gonna go to and take the family.
He was very stubborn, we're doing this.
And my dad would have his little his little giggle and his little twitch of his head. Yeah, and I'd be like, Dad, that is not a movie to take a 3 and 6-year-old to.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are pretty young. Well,
not for 12 Years Late, but Aliens. Yeah. So it's just.
My dad would laugh every time.
Those moments, those memories, because like we'd spend weekends at my grandparents, and we'd always try to catch a movie. Like
it was my dad's
even
number one thing.
Like every weekend, like we loved the movie theater.
Oh yeah, any new cartoon that came out, I was taking my kids.
Yeah, like it was just. It was my childhood, I would say.
It was my childhood.
Yeah, and it's good. Like I love movies.
I remember every Christmas Eve, we went to Lord of the Rings. Because Christmas Eve, it came out every Christmas Eve. And I remember being pregnant with Pele and married to my husband, sitting with my dad in the theater because it was Lord of the Rings 3 or 4, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's actually a tradition we've kind of kept up. Every Christmas Day, we would catch in the morning, we would go see a movie before we come back, do the Christmas meal and the presents and stuff.
So we still do that every Christmas Eve. Hi.
We have visitors.
They just came into the garage. Can you say hi, Arya? No. She doesn't. My niece Arya said no. So too bad for you guys.
Suckers.
Yeah. But we're just talking about movies. I think we're going to end it here.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, we've already went over
our limit.
Like we said we were going to. But thank you for listening. And
last words.
Watch movies.
Watch a movie this weekend.
Eat M&Ms with popcorn.
Oh yeah, that was our advice.
That was our big thing.
Try it out.
And also let us know what's a go-to movie for you.
That you can rewatch all the time, anytime.
Or tell us a movie that you love that you don't think we've watched.
I might as well just tell us your SIN number while you're at it.
Might as well just give us your checking account. All right. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
See